3, 2, 1.
Action!
When we still like having online learning, and teacher put me in like a separate breakout rooms, and I get to stay with Marty, which at the time I just like introduced myself like, hello, my name is Kate, and Marty is like, I'm Marty, and then we keep like silence all the time for like 1 whole minute because we don't know what to say and staring at each other. That's like so funny.
The most funny, I would say, that I played board games with my friends, especially like using Uno cards to tell like fortune.
Probably now. I feel like I say not really good and I get distracted by my friend.
I keep tripping up the escalators. I think that's really embarrassing because that's the first thing that I can think of.
Funniest moments is just being around my friends. We're a very loud friend group, so when one person laughs, we start like building up on laughing, and then like it's just very loud and I feel so bad for the other people around.
So we met each other like at separate times because these two joined in year 12. I've known Ant for a long time because we actually met on holiday in Egypt, and our dads started talking to each other and we immediately hit it off, didn't we?
Of course we did, man. The next day, we went out camel riding together to explore the pyramids in Cairo.
We got a drone and flew it out.
Oh yeah, and then we were not allowed to touch the pyramids, but then Aaron climbed up and then he got fined 20,000.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
There's one of them that I think is the most memorable for me and also for Mr. Force. It's his first day for being like the head of school, and it's also the first day of school, and I thought he was just like an ordinary teacher like greeting in front of the school. There's like the face scanning like in the entrance, and I tried to scan and it was error or something, so I jumped across the fence in front of Mr. Force.
I would say the latest residential would be my favorite moment. The one where we stay at school. We got to do a lot of fun activities with friends.
We have like a group project where we have to do like a presentation on climate change. I think that presentation was pretty funny. One of our teachers like laughed herself so much that she cried so hard.
I was the like storyteller, and it was quite funny as like we all act as like and role play as like animals in the forest, and everyone was like laughing and the teachers were like laughing, and it was like so funny.
It was a group activity where we had to act like a story or something. And another group, not my group, but another group, they had a really funny act that it made this teacher really laugh, and she was like and it just filled the whole scene with like laughter because she kept laughing, and then when it was silence again, she laughed again, and it just continued for like 1 or 2 minutes, and I think that was a really funny moment where everyone was just filled with laughter.
Must be when I did the production actually, because on the second night that I did it, my mic went out. The headless mic went out. I think it was the battery. So one of the backstage crew had to come up the stairs to like give me the mic, like slot the mic into my hand, and I had to continue the scene with the mic, and I had to dance with it, which was really funny.
One of the stage like performance nights, I had to move a table out of the stage, but like I forgot to unlock one of the wheels. When I dragged it, it just didn't came, and like it just started making like a screeching sound. It was kind of funny looking back.
When I was doing lights for a school concert, like I think a years ago, and I accidentally turned the whole stage lights off, so like it goes black out. Yeah, that was quite embarrassing, but like I don't think audience really cares about it, so like yeah, so it was fine.
I went on stage, I did this MC talk, and during that talk I hosted this Kahoot game where a kid named themselves Shanadome Impact, like you know, from Shanadome Impact. And I didn't think anything of it until they won first place. And I was like, oh my God. And now that name has been, you know, just engraved in everybody's head.
Me and a couple of friends performed in a school music concert. Every one of our instruments almost got cut off. I was playing the drums, so I was fine. But like the keyboard and also the guitar was cut off mid-song, and we just had to improvise.
The first time me and my band played on stage, we played the song Shut Up and Dance. It was my first time on stage, so we were all a little nervous, and we were really proud of ourselves. It was a really good experience, and I hope we get the chance to perform together again.
My favorite moment will have to be all the way back to online school. All the classes were online, and like, although I didn't know anyone, they didn't really have a strict structure, so like the teachers were free to set a lot of like more fun tasks, and it was really fun.
Not really embarrassing moments. I feel like it's a very peaceful school, and I think it's more funny moments with friends just joking around in class and during break times.
There was a time in CCA where we had to go outside to teach a local school English. I think the most embarrassing part happened at around the end. Like a young kid developed a crush on me. He was like, Pinang, please don't go. And it was so embarrassing because all my friends were like laughing and not helping me at all. I was talking to the kid and looking at my friends like, please help me, anyone. And they were just watching. So that was pretty embarrassing.
When I was year 12, I got to help with the younger years CCA. The activity I got assigned to was gymnastics, which I knew nothing about and I had no experience. Instead of teaching them, I am the one who have to learn, and they have to like teach me, and it was pretty funny because they were like year 2 and year 3.
I got the academic awards for a lot of A stars. Basically, my underclassmen were like telling me how like it's very crazy, and some of them were like, I'm gonna try and surpass you. So if that has like inspired them, I hope that's like a good legacy.
I find really funny is that every day I walk in, I'll see someone asleep on the couch. No matter what time of day, there will be someone asleep during breaks, during lunch. Yeah, I think that's funny.
Probably sleep in the sixth form center, which is where I am here at the moment. I always sleep on the sofa in the morning or like at my free period, and my friends like to take a picture of me. They probably have like, I don't know, 100 or more pictures of me sleeping at the moment.
Lesson with my physics teacher where he was teaching us about radioactivity. And there are 3 main types, alpha, beta, and gamma. And the main way that he described them were with beans. He was throwing beans at students, and I got pelted by a bunch of green beans that represented gamma radiation. It was a very cool metaphor, and it taught me a new approach to learning, using physical objects that are easy to understand to describe more difficult concepts. I really liked how he explained that, and that really stuck with me.
There was a cooking class in our CCA lesson, and I was the only group that took really long because we didn't really know how to cook, so we had to let the teacher guide everything. And I found that pretty funny because everyone just knows what they're doing, and it was a new experience for me, but I found joy in it.
There's like a running joke in our biology class that one of my classmates is, whenever Mr. Byfield point to you and like to the person, and he'll say the word, and then he'll say conformational change, and it's really funny.
One of our geography lessons, we're learning about like coastal management strategies, and because there's 4 of us, we each had to pick one, and then we had to debate about which one's the best one. And I don't really know how to elaborate it, but it was quite funny because it was like a balloon debate, so it wasn't that serious. So it was a lot of trashing each other.
One of the questions that I never see before, doing like 2 or 3 minutes before exams, that is pretty urgent. Everyone was like taking my paper and then just chasing for only like one question that we haven't studied yet.
We're making paper bullets. For whatever reason, Ash is really bad at making them. He tries his best, to be fair to him, and I just like to make fun of him for it, but it does come from a place of love, and that's kind of the nice thing about the train.
Thank you, Noah.
For me, friends is someone that you can like talk to like when like you're at like the lowest point of your life or when you're at the highest. They understand you, they won't be mad at you easily, like yeah. So I'm really happy that I could find like people like this in Kings, and I hope that the people listening to this also find people like these too.
You can always talk to us. We always enjoy group hugging. It's like a daily activity.
Yeah.
Come in, guys.
Oh.
Come in.
Oh,
Come in.
No.
Protein my eye.
I would say the word is fun, academics, and challenging.
Never give up. I think we all can agree those are powerful. I agree. And cold. Same, I agree. Cold.
Absolute cold Palmer.
5 big booms.
Boom! 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 Boom!
Okay, I'm done.
That was so good, guys.
Wait, it's Zen.